Hey guys, what up? I'm Don. If you're new to the channel, we are Double D's RCs. Tonight, I am going to be messing around with this guy here a little bit. What it is a deadbolt, SCX24, and I think I'm going to go ahead and install some sort of magnet mount situation, sort of the hold down thing instead of the clips, because I don't like clips. So let's dive in and see what we can come up with. So currently on this one here, I have a little bit of Velcro action going on, and Velcro is cool and all, and it works just fine, but I kind of want a magnet in the front. So I'm utilizing the initial body posts up front here, which normally you would just push through the body of the vehicle right there and there, and then you would just attach with your clips like you normally do. But I'm going to do it a little different here. I'm going to go ahead and do something along the lines of this here. What this was just Lexan, like a piece of plastic scrap from a body. It's a little bit thicker. I don't remember which body it came from, and I just glued a I think it's neodyne magnet or something. You can get them at like Harbor Freight, pretty cheap. You can buy them online too. I'll try and put a link down in the comments for where I got them at, which was on eBay. But you know, if you have a Harbor Freight or something by you, you can get them pretty cheap. I also made a different one out of Lexan once again, and then I just mashed up the original body posts, and I used a Velcro strip here too, because some of the bodies that I run I like to have Velcro instead of magnets. But this one I want to do a magnet. Now in the back is where I keep the battery. This is just a little plate that I used. This is a little piece of plastic from like a toolbox or a tackle box. I think I like it so far. I mean, it's holds on pretty good. You know, I could probably use something to maybe tighten it or something. I'm not sure. And then for now, just because I'm undecided on what I'm going to do for sure, but for now, what I'm doing is just I have a battery that attaches back here, which reaches all my electronics, and then I just attached a piece of Velcro on the bottom of this body here, so that sits in the back. So all I have to do is essentially match up how far back I want the body when I do it here, and I want to have enough clearance on the front for turning, and also, you know, whatever kind of flex you got going on for your truck. So I'm pretty centered here. I'm going to try it again and come back as far as I can so I can get a lot of clearance up front. And I'm just going to try and center it. And I'm just going to press down on that Velcro a little bit. Now in the front, I just need to determine, for one, if this is where I want the body as far as front to back goes, which I'm pretty happy with that spot there. I don't think I need to go forward anymore. I think I'll have fine clearance. You know, these tires right here are a decent size. They're sheesh, I don't even remember what they are. Some generic beadlock things. They're definitely not the greatest, but they're on there for now. I have other sets also, but this one is just what's on here now. But what I need to determine now is where the magnet's going to be on the bottom side of the body itself. So these magnets, you can buy them in whatever quantity you'd like. These here, I think I bought a pack of 20 of them. They're small, you know, about the size of a dime, I guess. They are recessed too, so they have a recessed kind of spot to put a screw or something. So you have different options on how you can mount it to various body posts. But what I'm going to do here is try and locate where the magnet actually is, and then I'm going to try and, you know, finagle it a little bit to get it to where I want it to be. And I'm not running any kind of bumper on this thing, so I'm just going to leave it kind of the way it is as far as the front end. I think it's okay there. I don't feel like turning it on and testing, so I'm just going to go with that there. So you get a rough idea of where everything is going to sit, and then you can adjust, you know, until you get it exactly where you want. I'm just doing it on the outside here so I can get a mental kind of, I guess, kind of just a picture of where I think I want it before I actually glue anything down. So you just kind of position it to wherever you want. I think that's fairly decent right there. So that's fine. Now I kind of can see where it's going to be on the bottom. And then I can try and go ahead and glue a magnet onto there from the bottom side. So the way it looked to me when I had the magnet on the top was this Velcro I'm going to have to peel back a little bit. But it appeared like about half of the magnet was hanging over this Velcro. So I'm going to go ahead and just do like a half circle kind of mark. So when I peel this Velcro back, I'll kind of remember where it all went, just in case. I mean, why not, right? So now I'm going to peel this back a little bit and see what paint comes off with it. Hopefully none. Alright, so that's fine there. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take some scissors and try and trim it a little bit. So that's fine there. Now I always like to double check on how these magnets are orientated, just in case. I don't want to, Jesus, that's a strong one. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to glue this top part here. So I'm going to glue the beveled part to the top, so when this sandwich is down, it'll line up correctly. So I'm going to glue the beveled part on top. Alright, so what I like to do is use hot glue. There is other adhesives you could use, but I'm just going to gob the hell out of it and lay it down on top. And I'm just going to let it do its thing. I'm going to let it dry up a little bit. After it dries, I'm going to go ahead and attach it and see if it lines up correct, and pray to the RC gods that it does, because, well, you know, it's always nice to have them on your side. By the way, guys, if you like what this channel and I'm doing here, if you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. We're just doing this to try and get some stuff out there as far as RC modifications, things you can do. And if you enjoy this, show a little support. I'll try and keep the channel lively enough, and I'm trying to make it more entertaining and, you know, more informational. But I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Alright, I think that glue is about dry. Just wanted to mention one more thing too. My stock motor finally blew up. I had a good 6 months out of it and tons of runs. But what I ended up doing was putting this aux motor in there. And it seems, I mean, it bolts right up. If you are using the stock tray, battery tray, you will have to cut off one of the legs on it or modify it somehow. I just chopped it off, but then I ended up switching this setup a little bit here. So, but yeah, this motor seems to be good so far. It's brushed. It looks to be just a touch longer than the stock, but it bolted right up, and it seems to be strong. Similar speeds as the original, but it works. It's pretty strong. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to feel this glue. I think it's dried up pretty well. I'm going to try and peel back some of the stuff that got on the top here and see if I can get it to be a little more flush. There we go. And now the moment of truth. We're going to go ahead and snap this on and see what happens. Okay, that's pretty fair. Came out pretty even. Now I can just go ahead and press the back down with the Velcro, and there you have it. Now the back end's just Velcro, so it will still come off, but it's, it's secure now, so it doesn't have that much of a lean to it. Actually, it's pretty straight. It came out very good. So there it is. Easy enough, guys. Couple of bucks for some magnets, some glue, and you can have a little bit of a change, a little bit easier, I guess. I just don't like clips, so if I can get away from them, I always will do it. So just drop that on, put on the back with the Velcro, and you're good to go.